from askmediy.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install ceramic tile. This video, I'm going to show you how to cut the tile, how to lay the tile. I'm going to show you how to prepare the tile. More importantly is how to lay that tile down to the right way so it doesn't go pop on you. Remember, if a tile pops, it's only one person's fault, and that's the installer's. Alright, so let's get going and we'll show you what to do. Important thing before you lay down any floor, either be laminate or tile. This is our subfloor here, and it's been here for quite a long time. You can look, we have some nails that are popping up. What we want to do is get a nice strong hammer and bang them down nice and nice. And what we're going to do next, we're going to go ahead and put a screw in between each nail so we have a real good secured floor. Because one thing with tile, we don't want this floor moving at all. If it was to move a little bit, well, pop, there goes your tile. So we want to make sure that we're not going to have that problem. What I like to do with a thin set, I like to mix it in a 5-gallon bucket. You can use whatever you want, but 5-gallon bucket really gives me enough that I could use at any given time before it sets up. On a thin set, put as much in it as you're going to be able to use within, say, 15 minutes of working time. I like to use just a regular drill and this little mixer there. It's like good for paint, stuff like that. You don't want to get one of those big wide paddles because you're really going to need a big powerful drill to really start spinning them around. And again, I don't mix a whole bucket, a whole big bag at once. So you put your thin set in, add some water to it, mix it around like this. It's easier to add water to it than finding out that you don't have any more thin set to mix and you have a ruined little recipe there. Again, mix it around, you feel like you need more water, and then add more water to it. What we're looking for, well, you know what, I'll show you. Alright, that looks pretty good to me. Yep, it's not that soft and it's not lumpy. And it's not dry. Something like that, where you could pick it up like that and you see that it pretty much stays there. That's pretty much what you're looking for. So kind of like a thick peanut butter perhaps. Okay, great. Now you have your floor secured down with screws and the area is clean. Now we're ready to start laying tile, right? Sounds good to me. But where are your boxes of tile? Are they still outside in the cold, or are they placed around your area? What I like to do with the boxes of tile, being that they're so heavy and so forth, and you know, you're down on your knees, you don't want to keep getting up and down, grab a heavy box of tile. Place the boxes around as far as you think they would go, that box itself. Well, just place them around the room, or have somebody strong constantly handing them to you. Okay, very first thing you need to do is start laying your thin set. As soon as I can find mine, it's right in front of me. Alright. I showed you how to mix the thin set. Now we're going to apply it. Simply, big globby gloop right there on the ground. Let me get a close. Alright. What I do, I just like to get the thin set laid on the floor. And using our trowel, our 1/4 trowel, like I showed you earlier, I'm going to push it on. Now, what I do, I don't just do one area. I mean, I do a area as far as I could go out and reach. That is what you're looking for. Something that looks just like that. You don't want any big chunks of it. Definitely not any particles or dirt or stuff like that. Okay? I mean, it's not a science. You want that thin set always looking the way you mixed it. You don't want it dry and lumpy. Kind of look like making waffles, a waffle mix. But of course thicker. bring it up to it, like so. Now pay attention, important part's coming up. Okay. Just for the purpose of this area, I'm going to show you how to lay the tile. This is the important part, is where people screw up. This layout of this is what we call a half offset, meaning half of the tile is with the grout line to the other tile. So it's half of it. So it kind of gives you that little funky look. Okay. Good. Clean that up there. Should have touched that. Okay. You don't get the tile and just plop it down and then try to line it up. You don't do that. What happens, you're going to act like a snowplow, and you're going to plow the thin set into the other tile, and you're going to have this big mess. What I do, I lay the tile right on top of the other one, and just a couple fingers, pull it, and it drops right down. Right there, and drop that side down. Now, of course it's too close. Now we can just pull it away. We're going to use our spacers. In this case, it's a 3/16 spacer. Put one there, one there. Now we're going to just push it in a little bit. Okay? Tile's down. Looks good, right? No. Give it a smack. Don't worry about breaking it. If the tile was going to break because you hit it, well, it was going to break tomorrow anyway. Okay? That's what you're looking for. Tip. Tap it around. Like that. You'll hear that. It's like a solid sound, and you'll hear a hollow sound. If you heard a hollow sound, no good. Something's wrong. It's not right. It's going to break on you. See what's going on. You don't want to put, jump on this thing at all. Feel it. Make sure it's good. Make sure to the other tile next to it that it's a nice transition, that it's still the same height. It's nice and smooth flowing. And that is an installed tile. Now, simply with the next one, again, the same way. But we're overlapping our existing tile into our tile we just put on. Right there in the corner, just like that. Of course, again, the lines are too tight. Pull them out, put our spacers in there. So you're going to put spacers on this one and back over here. Okay? Now what we're looking for is right out here. We want these two pieces of tile nice and even with each other. Real important. Don't think you're going to make up later on, because all you're going to do is make more of a mess by the time you get another 4 tiles down. So if you were 1/8 inch off here, another 1/8 inch, another 8, all of a sudden you got a 1/2 inch off. Imagine that. So it's real important. Look at it, make sure it's good. Give it a nice tap, and we're just ready to rock and roll. Just put all these tile right in. All those freaky cuts that I was showing you how to measure, well, that's basically what it looks like. Let's see how this thing fits in here. It fits in there pretty good. Again, make sure your spacers are all in and looking good. Always want to look at it from the top as well. You know, you think you're looking at it from the top because you're above it, but you're really not. You're to the side of it. If you're on top of it, it'd be like that. So you want to make sure you stand up every once in a while and look at your tile, of course. Now, it doesn't look the prettiest here. Well, who cares? We got sheetrock going there, which a little backwards if you ask me, but hey, they asked me to do it, so I'm doing it. And your trim. So all this will be covered up. The important part is the tile is there, and it's in one piece going all the way around and into the, in our case, the stairs here.